Your man Elon could not kill my favorite app, man. It's back.
Which app is that?
Twitter is bleep that back. $1 more in the square jar. I apologize. Twitter's back, man.
No more X?
No, it's back to Twitter.
Yeah.
You've been around long enough for $200 dates.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was one of, for those that don't know, some of you guys are young. Early, like 2011, 2012 Twitter days when it was the Wild Wild West. One of the biggest arguments in Twitter history was the $200 date.
Mm-hmm.
And at that time,
that's not even an argument anymore now.
Well, with inflation, that's
like standard.
That's coffee.
Yeah, that's standard.
Like you want to get a bagel and some coffee? Yeah, $200.
A bacon, egg, and cheese is $200.
But back then, especially because I was, 21 years old, $200 date to me was like, that's crazy for that to be an expectation for a first date. But even then, I understood like the guys that were 28, 30, whatever. Mm-hmm. If you won't take a girl out to the city at that time, you still, with drinks, are spending $200.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was that crazy. But now the new generation, it's weird how life just recycles itself. Every generation goes through the exact same things. Absolutely. No matter what, no matter how much poison you put in our food, we still have the stupidest minds in the world. Mm-hmm. Now they're arguing about $30 lunches.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's the exact same thing, just conduced to their world.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you spend $30 for lunch.
Well, yeah, $30 lunch makes sense because at dinner is definitely $200 now, but that's because at dinner you'll probably be having drinks. So that'll get it up to $200. Lunchtime, if somebody's having drinks at lunch, it's kind of like, all right, what are you going through?
Well, we'll get to that. I don't know the origin of this debate. The same way I don't know what the origin of the $200 date was either. Mm. That just became a myth that has rang on for the last decade. Mm-hmm. I don't know where this started.
So what I'm seeing now is that a girl, apparently a guy sent her $30 for lunch. She screenshot it and was like, she sent it back to him and was like, you can keep this. Basically, because like, what the fuck I'm gonna do with $30?
Did we get her location? Where does she live?
Yeah, she says she over low effort. I'm so over low effort. Just keep it. Fuck it. Sending the $30 back is hilarious.
$30 could get you food.
Because now you guys both wasted a $2 fee.
It depends on what you eating at lunch, though. Like $30 can cover lunch, but for yourself,
if it's
not for you and somebody else. For yourself,
it's a work day or whatever, even in the city, yes. If you want to get shit, I feel like even Chipotle now used to be $9. You could leave $16 at this point, $17 if you get a drink.
Yeah.
$30 I understand for like a sit down meal, but if it's during the week, $30's covering. I don't care where you live. Yeah, Beverly Hills, you can find something to eat for $30.
Yeah, you can go to Cava with $30 and go crazy.
Easy.
You can get extra toppings.
The little berry drink and everything.
Yeah. $30 will cover Cava for sure for lunch.
To me, that's very ungrateful. But this brought everyone out the woodworks like the $200 dates did. Bunch of unemployed bum women that have nothing going on in their lives. Entitled and broke is always funny to me.
Well, you know why she sent it back? Because she wanted to go to Chanel. She wanted $3,000, not $30.
No, now that Elon is paying out on Twitter, she probably made more money posting that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I would say, you know what? I can make $100 if I just post this up with the interactions on this.
If I post me sending this back, I could get about $250 for this. Absolutely.
In that regard, she's a hustler and I respect it.
Yeah.
But, dog, the amount of women that were like, I can't even go to a seafood boil with this. Who goes to lunch and gets a seafood boil?
People just...
I feel for everyone in your office.
Yeah, it's nasty. You're going to come back in there smelling like somebody microwave tuna salad. Nobody want to smell that. Just go home. Call out for the rest of the day. Go home.
What are y'all doing at lunch?
Yeah. It's sad, man. It's sad that the expectations are, where they are today. And we do understand inflation and things are expensive and it does cost more money to go out and eat these days, without a doubt. A $200 date is a steal at this point.
Really.
But
maybe out of poverty, I've trained my body that if I eat breakfast, I probably won't eat lunch. Mm-hmm. And vice versa.
Yeah.
2 meals a day is what my body is trained. Even with money, I still operate that way. What are y'all doing for lunch?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Lunch is not even that fucking important.
Yeah.
Lunch is actually the meal that you should eat the heaviest on. But
I always thought, well, not breakfast super heavy, but breakfast is important to get energy. I could hammer through the entire afternoon if I had breakfast and get right to dinner. Mm-hmm. And then I'd feel comfortable spending $30 on dinner.
On dinner? Where are you getting dinner for $30 at?
I go to Whole Foods, get a little pre-made thing.
30?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up.
That's gonna take his whole 30 though.
I mean,
Whole Foods
for sure.
Being honest, I've eaten like Cava for dinner though. Like I've gotten a bowl for dinner, but a lot of nights for sure.
More than once.
Yeah.
But like in your broke days, even like, I know inflation's different, but I would make spaghetti last for a whole week for $30.
Listen, as a kid,
Okay, so
Like,
if somebody handed me $50 as a kid,
$20.
that would last me the year.
Yeah, but
I felt like $50
When my mom
lasted
gave me
a-
$20, I made that last a week.
One without a doubt.
Without question.
There was no question about it. $20 as in high school, the whole week, that was
Easy.
lunch.
So I think she's really ungrateful. Let me preface that because I'm not standing up for all women. I do think that she's pretty ungrateful. But is she ordering the lunch? Because if she's ordering the lunch, the 30 might not be enough.
On
If she's
Uber
going
Eats.
to a
If
seafood
Uber
boil,
Eats delivering that motherfucker,
Yeah, that's
that
taxes and fees.
if she's going to Papados in Houston, then yeah, I could see that.
$30 is taxes and fees on Uber Eats for sure. I ordered a smoothie. The smoothie was $9. Checkout, I was at $33. I was like, yo, what's happening right now?
And sit there and add up even the hidden fees that you can find.
Yeah.
Add them up. It still doesn't equal what that final one is.
Yeah, it's crazy. Definitely ordering Uber Eats is definitely.
That's why I'm like, wait, is she
$30
going
might not
out to
cover it.
lunch or is she ordering lunch because at 30? But even still, it's very ungrateful.
Well, people are ungrateful. You know that. You know it. These days, not only are they ungrateful, they'll show people how ungrateful they are. She just showed us how ungrateful. She showed the entire. How viral is that tweet right now?
Super
It's up
viral.
there.
So she just showed the world exactly how ungrateful she is. People don't care. People don't have shame. People aren't humble. People don't have no pride no more. It's nasty out here.
I want to understand the thinking. It's so far away from my brain. I'm trying to understand why people could even think this way. Because I guarantee you they're not like dating or anything. This is probably some guy that tried to shoot a shot or whatever. They were having very dry, how's your day convo. And he was like, all right, well, this isn't going anywhere. Clearly she has no substance or even is trying here. I'll shoot a Hail Mary and maybe I could beat. Hey, can I buy you lunch?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm assuming this guy was going through.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Tuesday.
Yeah.
$30 is more than I would send.
So you know
I
what?
think he really thought something was going to happen and
What
then
would you
ended
send
up
for-
on the Summer Jam screen.
What would you send for lunch?
Probably 25. Thinking I was doing something too.
25.
I threw a
Girl,
little
you're
extra
not-
5 on it.
Right now, you're not sending $25 for lunch. Stop.
If it was a girl I actually liked, I would just go in my app, like, what's your address to where you at? And I'll get it sent so you can keep working
Like
and
Uber Eats
following
for
and
food
following
time?
your dreams.
Yeah.
Because to me, it's not the money.
Yeah.
It's the state of mind that I could just continue doing what I'm doing. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
I'll handle that for you.
You a
Yeah, I've
problem
done that.
solver.
I'll
I
just
like
let
that.
you know when it's outside.
That's how my book. You get out my trapper keeper.
No, you left it at the office, so I just, I was flipping through some pages.
That's my trapper keeper unit right now.
It's where you use a pink
You know how
highlighter.
many
It's
times
really
I done
odd.
pulled up the group order for sure? Like, yo, go ahead, man. It's all good.
group order?
Yeah. What y'all want? Y'all hungry over there? What y'all want? Pull up the group order. Let me know when y'all done.
So I would probably do that because to me, it's more of the gesture in that regard than it is sending $20 or $100. Like, that's easy to just send somebody bread. Like, oh, I looked up around your office. This place looks good. What are you into right now? Send that. To me, that's cooler. But I think this girl probably has nothing to offer the world except for the face that she has that she edits in an app and then posts.
Okay, all right. You being a little really anti-woman. You dragged it.
Welcome.
That's being
to
anti-women?
He dragged. You could talk shit about her because what she did was lame as fuck. But you don't got to attack her looks. That's
okay.
lame.
All right. This man probably has absolutely nothing to offer as well as substance, and he's trying to make a way. Can't be funny. Can't make her laugh. So he's like, yo, I gotta.
Wait. Hold on. Y'all didn't tell me that he said, I know it ain't much, but lunch on me. He said it. And you still like, that's fucked up, man. Damn, swear Joe, I'm sorry.
I feel like that was a big hit to his ego to send it back. Like, nah, you could just keep it. Like, that was like.
But he said, I know it ain't much, but lunch on me.
It's very obvious that she don't like him. What I will, and again, I'm not sticking up for her. What I'm going to assume is that this man is trying to beat, and she knows he's trying to beat. So sending me $30 for lunch.
Wait, what you mean he's trying to beat? Every man is trying to have sex with you if you're attractive.
Yes, but she obviously doesn't like him, and she probably don't think he like her that much. So there's a difference between you trying to date me and you trying to beat.
He's letting you know, I know it's not much. And he's letting you know, like, listen, this is what I have right now to give for lunch. Like, so he's letting you know, he's being humble. Like, listen, it ain't much, but lunch on me. You don't have to screenshot that and send it to 14.5 million people.
That's awful. So that's terrible. Terrible character traits. For sure.
Yeah, come on. That's he said it. He knows his pockets is flat right now.
But see,
It's nothing more humbling
Because
than
she should have just sent it back and not told us.
Oh yeah, no, she can do whatever she wants, but putting us in it now we're here on our platform talking about it because you put us in your business. That's messed up. You don't do that to people, man. He's letting you know I don't got it. You know, this is what I can spare right now.
Wait, Peach, do we know her?
Her name is Diarrhea. Oh,
oh my God.
No, the chick that went to the seafood boil, that's Diarrhea.
What's her name?
Oh my God.
Diara?
Probably Diara.
Diara? Okay.
You know, Twitter chicks have so many like common names. That's not really their name. Maybe I don't know her. That Abby looks familiar though. That looks like one of the OG
Palooza
Twitter girls, like before that. You know, just one of the girls that was funny on the timeline.
Man, just be humble. People need to be humble, man. Be humble, be grateful.
Be kind.
Yeah, man. People, you know, he's letting you know.
But he's fucking up. Like, you got pussy when you was broke.
Swear jar.
Which one? Broke?
Yeah.
Yeah, put that in.
That's a bad word.
Put that in the jar as well, yeah.
He came out the gate saying, I know it's not much. Granted, I know he was just sending money, but when I was trying to take chicks out with no money, I would try to make it sound like some cool local spot that no one knew about. Like, yo, this Chinese spot got the best fried chicken wings on earth. This is a spot nobody even know about. I'd spend $11 on a date, but make it seem like it was the coolest shit in the world. Mm-hmm. Not come out and be like, yo, I know it's just a Chinese spot. And like,
yeah,
I know you want to do something else. Nah, you have to big this shit up. Make it feel like an experience in everything that you do.
Yeah, the bottom line is she just doesn't like him. Because if a girl likes you and you send her $30, she's going to be grateful for that. She's going to take that and, you know, get whatever she can get or add it to whatever she's spending on lunch. Like, if a girl likes you, she'll do that. If she doesn't like this dude, like, and she's putting him on blast. Look, grateful she didn't put his name and show his name and who it was.
Or maybe she one of them girls that, you know, the girls that, you know,
sex
you got to
workers?
spend no, not sex workers, but you know, you got to spend a significant amount of money when you dating them. Maybe he like that. I feel like those girls are pretty loud about that. So if you go and try to date one of those girls and not prepared to live that lifestyle or do those type of things, you kind of setting yourself up. Because there are some women that are like that. That you got to take shopping, you got to pay their bills, you got to do all of those things.
What?
There are some women. There's a lot of women like that.
But those women,
and I'm not just IG baddies and stuff like that. I got girls from my hometown that would do that same exact thing. They just wouldn't
and they do
brag
that
about
with
it.
certain men. And I'm not trying to big league myself because I'm no prize whatsoever. Those women also fuck men for free.
Oh, for sure.
That you don't have to do no effort whatsoever. But yeah, they're also fucking for free. But they'll make men they don't actually like do those types of things. Which whatever, I respect it. Maybe we shouldn't go in on this girl the way that I have been. Maybe I'm being misogynistic. Maybe she's saying it's low effort that you just said good morning and thought $30 was the way to me. It wasn't a money thing. Like, have a convo with me. Do something. This is low effort. Like, you're not doing
that's
shit.
That's why I said maybe
we're saying, like, here's lunch money.
Nah, we not doing that. Because if he would have sent 300, she wouldn't have did that. Yeah, so we're not gonna make it seem like it's because it was in the morning and he just led with here's $30. Because if it would have been $300, she woke up
but
to.
That was my point. That was my point. So when because she did say low effort, so maybe he has just been given low effort. So then on top of low effort, you sending me low money. Like if you're gonna be low effort, send me high money. Like it gotta even out somewhere. You can't be low effort and low money. I think that's what it was.
Great, the game is so ice.
I don't think that's crazy though. I think what she did was crazy, but if that is the case, as in he wasn't putting any effort into really dating her,
that's the case,
he was just bullshitting, and then he just sent her $30 like, here's lunch. I can understand where it's like, Negro, you haven't been putting in no effort and then you just send me $30. If you're going to put in no effort and expect something from me, then at least send some big money. That I can understand, but I don't know if that's the case.
I don't know. I mean, should she say no to $300?
She wouldn't say no to $300.
Of course not.
No girl is turning that. If any girl wake up in the morning, open their phone, and a dude that they're texting and talking to is sent $300, they're not turning that down. They're not sending that back.
Okay, Ma, what if a girl that you were pursuing, attractive, you like her physically, you don't really know her like that, and she says, yo, Ma, let me give you some head. You can be like, nah. You gonna send it back?
Wait, say that again? If I'm not attracted to her?
No, if you are. You're pursuing her, texting her, and then she just replies one day at lunch, hey, I'm going to come to your office and suck you off in the bathroom. You'd be like, nah.
Would I say nah?
Yeah.
I'm attracted to her, like I want her. Why would I say no?
Exactly. So why could we fault this woman for keeping $300?
No, I'm not faulting her for keeping $300.
If she quietly want to take $300, cool.
No, I'm not.
Because I take the head.
That's different. I would definitely, but I'm just saying, she only showed the screenshot.
Of course, because it was $30.
Because it was $30.
Yeah.
That's what it was. But if it was 300, we would have never known.
And if it was head, no one would have spoke about anything.
No, everything is all good.
And then you would have got $300.
Yeah. That's how you get the 300. Come give me some head.
At my office.
Yeah, at my office. Come here, give me some head. And then I'll gladly wake up and send you $300.
Yeah, then we'll go to seafood broil after.
Yeah.
Broil.
That's light, especially if the neck is crazy.
Boil.
Boil, I meant.
Why are you broiling it?
Because I'm white, and that's what we do.
Broil seafood?
Yeah, no seasoning.
I like a good broiled salmon.
Don't even put any newspaper down.
Oh, wait. I didn't notice that go to that tweet again, Josh. Oh, on Threads. She said, my thread done went viral on Facebook. Everyone's up in a frenzy because I chose not to accept the $30 Apple Pay for Valentine's Day. I didn't know it was Valentine's Day. I feel like that.
Nah, she adding it so she don't look as bad. Cut it out. Let us see the date. Let us see the date. I don't believe that was Valentine's Day. Let us see the date. Let us see the date. We're not doing that.
And of course, this is why Twitter is back, because we're about to have such a Twitter basic fucking conversation. If they was just texting, he doesn't owe her anything for Valentine's Day.
No,
he doesn't.
So low effort what? Y'all said good morning at 11, didn't speak. Then 4 o'clock came around, he sent 30. Like,
hold up, pull that tweet, pull that back up.
It wasn't.
Did she say good morning back?
Yeah, she said good morning.
I'm about to say, oh, okay.
Pretty quick, pretty promptly.
Oh, it just says today because that's when she screenshotted it.
And come on, like that would have said good morning Valentine's Day. She's trying to clean it up.
Nah,
I see clean up on aisle 3 right away.
Nah, but hold up though, 3:54, lunch on me. It's 4 o'clock, fam. Lunch is over.
Different time zones.
We done parlayed into happy hour dinner time at this point.
Don't do that, Maul. You've definitely talked to chicks in different time zones and managed your day based off the 3-hour time difference.
Yeah, but her screenshot says 3:54. So wherever she's at, it's 3:54 p.m.
Oh, true, yeah.
Yeah, it's 4
He was
o'clock.
on his time.
It's happy hour.
Well, first of all, it was Valentine's Day and he was with his wife. So you guys need to relax.
He
had shit to do.
So that's why you need to send $300 because you ain't even sending hush money.
Nah, but how do we know it was Valentine's Day?
$30 is screenshot money.
But how do we know it was Valentine's Day? It don't say Happy Valentine's Day.
Because we're taking this woman at her word.
Yeah, but this gentleman strikes me as the guy that would have said Happy Valentine's Day. But we don't see a Happy Valentine's nowhere. Yeah, I don't believe that.
If that was Valentine's Day and this is somebody that's been pursuing her for a while and not like her boo, but that's somebody who just been wanting her for a while, I can understand this, again, sending it back. Not the screenshot into the world, but the sending it back. I can get.
Okay.
I can get with that. I wouldn't do it, but.
You wouldn't send back the 30?
It depends on the situation.
What's the situation?
Actually, if I'm being petty, I would send the 30 back. Because sending the 30 back is the equal hit.
All right, perfect scenario for them.
Don't do it.
Perfect scenario. Let's do it. If it's a guy that you attracted to him, you want him back. Y'all never did nothing, never hooked up, but you like him, you want to get with him, you waiting to have sex with him, like you've been thinking about it. Y'all been on like a
very unlikely scenario.
Why is that unlikely? You don't like, because you would have had sex with him already?
If I wanted him that bad, like I've been.
I'm just saying, but what if he not easy? What if he playing hard to get?
Oh, I don't deal with men that play hard to get. Bye.
Oh, excuse me. All right, but let's just say it's a guy that you like, but y'all haven't taken it there. If he sends you $30, are you sending it back?
I wouldn't send it back. I wouldn't send it back. If I like you, I wouldn't send it back. But if I like you, that means that you're doing things for me to like you. So then I can't call you low effort, which is what she's accusing this guy of being.
Wait.
If I like you, it's because you're doing things to make me like you.
Doing things to make
Yeah, you're putting effort in. I don't like people who don't put effort in. What am I going to do with that?
But that's his effort. $30 is the effort. That's all I got right now. I got $50 on me.
But you can do things that are effort that don't require money.
That's a fact.
So
she doesn't strike me as the woman that would appreciate that though. She look like she want cash in hand.
Hands up, cash out.
Yeah, she one of those. Give me the monies.
If anybody sent me $30, they just sent me $30. I'm never sending $30. I don't care if it was low effort, if I felt offended. You just sent me $30. I have $30 now.
Yeah, send me $30. I'm keeping it.
You send me $30.
I'm not even getting close to a screenshot in my mind. I'm not getting to the sending back. I know this ain't much. Hey, you can keep that. No, you just gave me $30. I thought it was low effort, but I'm still keeping this low effort.
Like $30.
Somebody has Zelled me money one time and I didn't know the person. And they would say to me like, yo, can you please send that back? I was like, nah, fam.
How much was it?
That's to the account.
How much was it?
It was like $600.
Maul,
That's
you
a lick.
lying.
Yeah, that was to the account, to the face.
You could have bought Shorty lunch with
I'm not
that.
sending that back. No, I'm lying. I sent it back.
You
Really?
sent it back?
Yeah.
You a sweet
You think I'm going to keep some random person $600?
Yeah.
No,
I'd
I'm
have
not
sent back
doing that.
$560.
Nah, I'm sending. What you gonna do with the $40? Sending back $560 off the $600?
Little inconvenience fee.
Nah, I sent it back.
Nah,
Because I would want somebody to do that. If it was me sent it to the wrong number, I would definitely want somebody.
Yeah.
God don't make mistakes.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
I'd have been like, wow, you know, I've been praying and you just really blessed me. Thank you. God works in mysterious ways.
Nah, God works in mysterious ways off the wrong Zelle. Yo, God is so good. All you got to keep sending back is God is so good.
No, when I was at FDU waiting for the bus in Teaneck, I found a wallet. Got his license, good amount of cash, his business card. So I ended up calling him and be like, hey, did you just leave your wallet at the bus stop? He's like, oh, thank you so much, whatever. So I was like, all right, I'll be back here later today. It was in the morning. Let me know, call me, and I'll give you your wallet. I actually didn't take any of the cash out of it, which I could have definitely fucking used.
Yeah.
I gave him his wallet, like big ass wallet, driver's license, credit cards, insurance cards, everything, pictures of his kids.
Mm-hmm.
I gave him that wallet, his thank you so much. Started doing the whole Muslim prayer shit to me. I'm looking at him like, dog, you have all that cash. You could just give me that cash.
Stop praying for me?
I was sucking my teeth like, he's like, oh, okay, got you. He didn't even give me all, it was only like maybe like $250 in there.
Mm-hmm.
He gave me like a 20 out of that shit.
Yeah.
If somebody found my wallet, I would take all the cash out and give it to them. Thank you for, like, I don't have to go to the DMV now, get new credit cards. Like, here's all the,
Rory, that might have been
you didn't just steal it from me. You called me, left the cash in it. You should have taken the cash.
Rory, that might have been, he might be so happy that you gave it, that got it back to him, because that might have been all that he had. Like, he might not have had
He could have had nothing.
Understandable, but now he does, and he can't afford to lose that money. Like, so he gave you $20. He gave you what he could give you. You're being that's extremely ungrateful. Because did you do it for like the thank you of the cash, or did you do it because you're a good person?
So, what am I ungrateful for?
Getting $20 because you returned somebody's wallet. That's ungrateful.
I'm the one that should be having gratitude right now.
That somebody gave you money for doing a good thing. Yes.
Gotcha. He shouldn't be grateful.
Yes, of course he should be grateful.
I'm the one that should be sitting.
He was grateful. He gave you $20.
The honor and pleasure it was to go out of my way to call this person, then rearrange my schedule to give him his shit back. And you're right. I should be grateful.
And he said thank you. He said thank you. But you didn't have to do a good thing. You did a good thing.
I know. I could have just taken that fucking cash and thrown his wallet right back where it was.
Well, then maybe that's what you should have done. But getting mad at him because not getting mad at him, but saying that he wasn't grateful because, yeah, that might have been his last. You never know what that $250 could have been. He could have been putting on a payment towards. That could have been his kids' groceries. And he gave you what he could give you out of it.
I had no more night money on my card. I was eating fucking boiled ramen noodles. Like, I could have used it too. Night dollars, or whatever the fuck they called them shits. That was our mascot, was the night.
All right, but see, this is why I know you're crazy. If you feel like that, why do you just take the cash out the wallet and hand him his wallet back?
Because I actually have a conscience. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm really not a dirtbag. Like, I'm just not. I don't have it in me to be a dirtbag.
I respect that, but you can't then not be a dirtbag and then say, "Oh, he's."
I couldn't be a criminal. I'm just not that type of person.
Well, that wouldn't be a criminal. You didn't take the wallet out of his pocket. That's a criminal.
Fair.
You found a wallet. You found a wallet and take the cash out.
But I also like the same thing you were saying. If I lost some shit, I would really hope someone would do the same
100%
thing for me.
Yeah.
Same reason with that woman that I took to the hospital. Like, I wasn't doing it like, hey, look at me, good deed. Like, if Amara or Kia was fucked up in the building, I would hope someone else would do that for me too.
Absolutely.
Yeah, just something you would hope someone else would do.
Pay it forward.
But yeah, not pay it forward.
Yeah. Give me the $250.
Because to me, that was always, I feel like that's what, like, my parents, anytime you found a wallet, like, it was always whatever money was in there, that person could keep it and just get your wallet back, type of thing. But I don't know. I'm grateful he allowed me to do that.
Yeah. We're gonna get off of this, but I do want to stick up for. See, now I want to stick up for Diara now, because it does. Josh is over here sending me proof. It is proof that she did post that on Valentine's Day, and she said after she posted it, she posted another thread that said, "And before anyone starts, there's no happy Valentine's Day text, no nothing. This is so lackluster, it's ridiculous. And I'm supposed to jump for joy over a $30 lunch when flowers are $10. I'm not even mad. I just laughed and sent it back, but I'm blocking." I understand where she's coming from.
Oh, nah, she valid.
She's valid. I'm not mad at her.
She's valid.
I'm not mad at her.
She's valid.
You
she should block
Apologies,
him, right?
Diara. She's valid.
Yeah.
She's valid. Yeah, she's valid.
So she's valid for getting sent $30 and then is able to block this gentleman and everyone is cheering for
Well,
him.
no, obviously,
But I return a wallet and expect the cash back and now I'm ungrateful. No, y'all got it.
no, because he gave you $20.
This makes so much sense to
No,
me.
because he gave you $20 and you wanted more.
Yes, I did.
When you could have just taken the cash yourself. Like, you could have took the cash. Like, what are you talking about?
That's like if when we was talking about finding bricks in Miami and returning them to the cops and getting mad at cops.
Who said they would do that?
But remember we had that whole conversation.
Did I say I would return the bricks? Hell, I know I would.
But some people do, and we were saying that's like returning the bricks to the cops and getting mad that the cops didn't give you money for it. Like you should have just kept the bricks. Or when people find big bags of cash and return it and get mad they don't get a reward, you should have just kept the money.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Either be a good person from the heart and do it from your heart without the expectation of a
until
reward.
I realized that he was praying and not paying.
Alhamdulillah.
You know what?
Alhamdulillah.
But first of all, and we'll get off that topic with her, but not what you expect. If you weren't expecting anything for Valentine's Day at all from him, you wanted $10 roses from him when y'all just saying good morning to each other?
But this is why I'm saying she's valid, because she's saying it's just the effort. She don't even care about the $30. She said he could have bought $10 flowers. Yeah. She would have been happy with that. He didn't say happy Valentine's Day. This is obviously some energy laying over with her interaction and just talking to him. She just feels like he's just low effort. There's not much there in this text exchange or whatever relationship they have. So she's just like, that probably was the last show. Like, all right, $30 for lunch. You didn't even wish me happy Valentine's Day. You could have just sent me some flowers or something. Like, I give me, so she's valid.
You guys are being manipulated. She's an OG Twitter girl. She knows how to work this app. I'm sure there's deleted messages. We're not getting everything. She knows how to work this app.
Oh, no,
she's a vet. She's a vet.
She worked it because that went viral. And I'm sure plenty of guys jumped in her DMs and was like, yo, I got you, ma.
Damn.
She probably done came up on a cool at least 1,500.
A genius, for real. She working.
Yeah, she working.
He don't know how to treat you.
Yeah, he don't know how to treat you. Let me get that lame out your life and all that.
That's how I got these sneakers, because Maul ain't buy me sneakers. The sneakers I got on, a man sent them to me with a note.
He said Maul don't know how to treat you?
Yeah, since Maul taking so long to buy your shoes, I'll buy them for you.
Okay. I don't want you to tell on yourself, so we can do this hypothetical. I respect it.
Wait, that's what he said, baby?
Yeah.
All right, shout out to that lame.
Don't do that.
Well, that's what I want to ask.
He said it in a sarcastic tone.
I'm just being funny.
It is very common. I'm sure that girl had a million guys in her DM saying, you don't know how to treat you, here's money, this and that. Is a girl ever going to take that guy seriously? I know she'll take his money, but is any girl going to go, yeah, that guy that DM me, that he'll give me money, that's the one.
If he played for the Hornets.
I don't think the guy from the Hornets is doing that, though.
They are.
What?
If he, them the ones.
No. I don't know. You missed my point. I don't think he's saying that guy on Twitter that you screenshotted doesn't know how to treat you. Here's some money. I think the guy on the Hornets is going, here's some money. He's leaving that sentence out of it.
Yeah, straight out. Yeah.
That sentence is what I'm talking about, not the money.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be from the Hornets. I know broke men that trick on women.
Mm-hmm.
That sentence.
Broke men trick the most.
Word.
Yeah, that's because they know they ain't got no game.
Like that sentence got you the sneakers, but it didn't get him a date.
You don't know that.
Oh, it got him a date.
You don't know that.
She got a pedicure under them sneakers, all kind of shit. She ready to go see him. I know where Demaris gonna be at this weekend. Where you going, Demaris?
I will. Well, Yomi's coming into town, so
my home.
Me and Yomi are gonna link up. But other than that, me and my house.
Okay.
Yeah. But me and Yomi will probably do dinner or something.
Before we get back off Twitter, which is officially back, the Stud Steppers dance resurfaced. I love when they bring back videos I forgot about from Twitter.
Yes, I love it.
The Stud Steppers spiritual dance that freed Brittany Griner resurfaced. I thought I forgot about this, but God will never let certain things, can we get some volume on this, ever leave your mind. You thought Biden did it. Nope.
This Demaris crew right here. That's Demaris group chat.
Yo, stop.
Demaris, they said you choreographed this.
Yo, the turn. Yo, this. Please.
And they found their homegirl that kind of resembled Britney too.
Of course.
Like,
Yo, please.
Sometimes we just do anything. Like, it's just, people just do anything.
The grabbing of the cuffs, please.
I've never seen this many studs in one room together, like chilling as one.
Yo, please. Okay,
why
let's
are they
stop
walking
it.
like that?
We're probably gonna
Fake
get.
Brittany is definitely holding back the tears too. Like the injustice you can feel.
That shit, the only video cringier than that is that damn video of Jason Derulo.
Oh, no. I was going to say King Batch or whatever. King Bach. What's his name?
What's
the
that?
guy on Vine.
Bach, yeah.
When he took his shirt off and wrote George Floyd and Trayvon Martin and all these people and then just started beating his chest and did his poem. And you could tell he did like rehearsals because his chest was red already.
Yeah, it was like the third
I've never
take.
seen that.
It's probably one of the worst poems I've ever heard. Like the way we joke about doing our bars on here. Yeah, no, let's get some. From the top.
From
Is it the same song? It's the same song.
No, it's not. Josh is Funk Flex. He's blending it.
Oh.
It works though. I see the mix you're trying to give us, Josh.
I got scared. I'm like, wait.
I kind of like that over this.
They say a black man was killed, but destroying these buildings has to stop. Destroying these buildings is the least of your worries. An innocent black man should never be killed by a cop.
You gotta hit your P's, man.
You
It's important.
Speak up, man. You might lose some of your brand deals.
No one said that to him.
My people have been dying of injustice for centuries. I don't give a damn how a brand feels.
Ooh.
In my comments, talking about all lives matter.
Please.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, that's because whenever you hear the word shoot, it's always followed by a ladder.
Shit, you know, shooting that. Never mind. Went over your head.
COVID-19 is what they told us to fear. 19 years is what a Minnesota cop called a career. Yeah, that's how many years he was on the force before he killed George Floyd with no remorse. Put his knee on his neck without a worry or care. While big man Floyd was gasping for air.
So do you think, since like Trayvon is way darker, do you think someone misspelled it and they had to redo, or that's from when he was beating his chest during rehearsal?
No, that was probably
Somebody misspelled Trayvon.
No, that probably was like the name he wanted to stand out the most.
Gotcha.
That was an
emphasis.
dark
That's
time.
all caps right there.
Gotcha.
That was a weird time on social media.
Very weird.
It was a weird time on social media.
He looked like a Chipotle bag. He looked like a Chipotle bag.
Okay. Oh.
I'm sure it came from a good place.
Yes, that's what I want to say. I respect all artists, and I know that he was probably coming from a good place, but looking back, some things were just very cringe.
Like there was just so much time writing all the names, writing the poem, rehearsals, choreography from beating it. There were so many times
It was
somebody
an
could have been like,
emotionally charged
let's find
time.
another way. I get you want to put something out, you have a big platform. Let's just find something else. Put your shirt back on, like, let's regroup.
And please know that we aren't, because you could have wrote the names on like a white tee. Like your shirt didn't have to be off. But I don't know, maybe he was demonstrating the black body. I want everybody to make it clear that we're not laughing at this. The subject matter is important.
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing at him though. I want to make that clear. I know you're trying to clean it up. I want to make it clear. I'm laughing at that.
Yeah, I'm with him. I'm laughing at that too. Like I don't want him to play he by himself. I'm laughing at that. Because that did absolutely nothing for the cause. What he didn't move the needle. I promise you it didn't.
You're gonna lose your brand deals. I don't give a damn how a brand feels.
You ain't even see what he was trying to take it right there.
Y'all hate
And I don't know, man. Maybe they were. Maybe they were saying, "Don't speak up."
I could promise you, no brand told him that.
I agree with you, but you know, listen, man. Look, Britney's free.
Britney's free, but she still ain't averaging a double-double. I think we should send her back.
Maul.
We got hosed in the trade. We got hosed. We got the wrong end of that trade. Pack up. Did
they really trade her for the Merchant of Death? Is that like real?
Yeah, the Merchant of Death. You ain't see when they handed them over, like in the movies? We handed over the merch. They walked right past each other.
No, it was legitimately like an Oliver Stone scene. They passed each other.
Brittany Griner and Merchant of Death walked
That's why I knew we were in a simulation. In no world does Brittany Griner and the Merchant of Death pass each other shoulder to shoulder handcuffed. That should not happen in this world.
Yeah.
If she want to pass by Lisa Leslie, that makes sense to me. The Merchant of Death on a private airport strip, that's not how the world's supposed to work.
Damn.
Yeah.
I would feel like I would be in the gym like pumping iron. Like I would feel like I have to go harder.
There's no way that really happened. Now that the dust has settled, it's like...
What didn't happen?
They wanted to get the Merchant of Death out. They just needed a reason, right?
Probably.
There's no way that our government doesn't cave to anything. Our eggs are still the same price, gas, whatever. They will not cave to free healthcare. People die and they're like, that's America.
Yeah.
They cave to public pressure of of Britney being in jail for weed. So we're going to let the Merchant of Death, who was, I think, number 2 on the most wanted list next to Osama bin Laden for us, got a cave to Twitter.
Yeah.
Biden, I'm not buying that. They wanted the Merchant of Death out. I'm sure I can guarantee if you go in the dark webs of Twitter, he has definitely brokered every single deal for Israel to get weapons. There's a reason they let him out. They didn't let him out for the greater good of a double-double in the WNBA.
Right. Yeah, I don't believe that. I always thought that was just...
They just wanted him out.
Yeah, they just wanted him out. They couldn't
find a reason.
And it looked like a noble reason for us to get Brittany Griner back.
No, it didn't.
No, I mean, publicly it did.
How?
Because it was one of our female athletes from America in a foreign country arrested for a fucking vape pen. And she had been over there over a year.
If Michael Jordan got arrested for a vape pen, I don't think it'd be noble that we would let the number 1 person on the FBI list out that we've been looking for forever. I don't care if Joe Biden got caught with weed in Russia and was in jail. We're going to give up the number 1 person on the FBI most wanted list.
I mean, we gotta, again, how it looks. If I was president, I wouldn't have I wouldn't have greenlit that. No, absolutely not. Because how much time did Brittany Brown, was she facing?
I know it's like life or some shit.
I mean, she got to do what she got to do.
Yo.
She got to do what she got to do. Stand
10 toes for America.
Yeah, 10 toes down. BG, what you want me to tell you? We can't give up.
Oh, she was sentenced to 9 years.
Oh, she would have had to eat that. She'd have to eat that.
Eating 9 is crazy.
Yeah, she'd have to eat that 9.
In Russia, what? 85% of your time, right? They seem liberal over there.
Yeah, it seems like, and the conditions seem like they're pretty fair over there. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, she would have to do that 9. I'm not giving up the Merchant of Death. No way. If I'm president,
for 9 years?
No. She got to do that. She got to eat that.
Was John McCain still alive at that time?
Yeah, I'm sure he was. He just died recently, right? He was dead?
Imagine John McCain, prisoner of war, for God knows how long, watching that trade go down.
4 years? Okay.
All the prisoner of wars from Vietnam, World War II, all these people that were just in camps.
Yeah.
We have the POW flag. Anytime you see the American flag, that POW shit is right under there. Which is honorable for all the people that sat in all those jails and camps and everything that were captured from our enemies and just did their time and somehow waited it out and got back. Imagine watching Brittany and her fucking vape pen walk past the Merchant of Death.
That was crazy, though. I could see that being an honest mistake from Brittany, though. Like, because the way she was in the airport walking, just hitting that shit.
Right,
she forgot it was illegal.
Yeah.
You could tell. She was like, wait, what? So I know from her standpoint, it had to be scary because she honestly probably, being American, we travel the world. We think everywhere is America. We're like, oh, this is a vape pen. I could walk and vape. Other parts of the world think those things are very serious. That's drugs you're smoking and using in public. So I understand her point, like, God damn, I didn't know. Please get me out of here. I'm not trying to do 9 years. But for the Merchant of Death, I don't know if I would have made that swap.
Have y'all ever considered going to the military?
Hell no. Never one time.
Not once in your life?
No.
Consider being trans so I don't have to go.
Actually, I'm lying. I thought about being a Navy SEAL when I was young, like probably like a freshman in high school, and then I saw the training.
What?
Yeah, I did. Because I saw the movie Navy SEALs. I was like, that look cool. We get to swim and shoot guns. I was like, kind of cool. That look kind of cool. You get to swim. That's the cool shit. That's how they. And then I saw how they have to train. I was like, yeah, nah.
And you were like, I'll just go to Pelham Bay Park with my gun.
That's a fact. Yeah. After that, I was like, nah. I was like, they wake you up at random 3, 4 in the morning. You got to run on the beach.
You think that's the bad part?
No, I'm just saying they wake you up. You got to run on the beach. They spray water on you for 12 hours. You got to just sit there and take it. They put a towel over your face and waterboard you. You can't, like, and then it's like, yo, wait, this is for what? Like, what am I?
I mean, go smoke weed in the Russian airport. I got you.
No. I'm not doing that. But yeah, I never thought about joining the armed forces. Thought about the Navy SEALs things for maybe a year when I was young, and then that was it.
That's the trades we need to talk about. If Maul was arrested in Russia, what are we giving them?
What are you giving me? How many years?
No, like, what are we going to trade to get you back? That's the trade.
Damn. I'm trying to figure out what I would be willing to give up for real.
Baby, you don't play with me.
I'm just, what? I fuck with you. I do.
What you willing to give up to get me out of jail, baby?
It's got to be a person.
Oh, I mean, whatever,
What do you think Putin would accept? Is really that's what we're landing on right now. That's why my mind is jogging right now. I can't land it.
Yeah.
I feel like who's like the misogynistic guy that his page followed us recently?
Oh, Andrew Tate?
I feel like Andrew Tate and Charlamagne to get Maul out of jail.
You feel like Andrew Tate and Charlamagne would get me out of jail?
Yeah.
Like trading them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Pokemon Master. How are we going to capture Charlamagne and Andrew Tate?
Yeah, like that's what
Are we gonna wait outside the Breakfast Club and ask for a drop?
Yeah, they're in the free world. Like they're free.
Oh, they're free.
They're free, yes.
Damn.
We can't capture Charlamagne and bring him to Russia.
Yeah, they tried to capture him. He's quick. He's pretty fast.
I respect it. If somebody did that shit to me,
100%.
I'm ducking.
He did what he
same way
supposed to
Charlamagne did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And first of all, Russia would and Andrew
Lil
Tate
Durk.
probably speak.
Lil Durk, we got Lil Durk. We can give up Lil Durk for you.
I mean, we've given up Ukraine. They may as well take
Lil Durk and R. Kelly, I feel like we could give them up for you.
Yo, imagine me walking past Lil Durk and R. Kelly on the tarmac. Like, yo, y'all be cool. Yo, you know I'm heading on. Yo, y'all be cool over there, man. You know?
R. Kelly's gonna have the biggest smile on his face, like finally a country that respects my practices.
You know what? You know
He
what?
feel like he going home. Oh man.
Oh, Dirk will fit in with some drilling for sure out there.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure this is one of those things that they'll only focus on my white face and I'll get canceled for this. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like they're gonna want land. I'd give up Brighton Beach. There's enough Russians there.
I promise you they don't
From
want
all?
Brighton Beach.
He said, I promise you. If I can promise you nothing else.
He don't
What?
want Brighton Beach. Putin
It looks like the Baltic Sea.
No, it does not. Brighton Beach looks nothing like the Baltic Sea.
Come on, there's like sort of a boardwalk.
Yeah, but I think Putin he don't want beaches though. What do you need a beach for?
If we gave them Brighton Beach, we'd be fucked.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As a
I
sanctuary,
don't think
that
New
would be
York
their
do that.
Guantanamo Bay.
I
We'd
don't
be
think,
fucked.
America wouldn't do that. Now, I probably just have to do those 9 years. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
All right, Demaris, if they say you gotta do OnlyFans nude and they'll release me, would you do it?
No.
Damn.
Wait, really?
No.
To get Maul out of
crazy.
a Russian prison for 9 years?
That's crazy.
I don't think anyone would want to see it. I would do that.
Sit for 9 years as opposed to just posting
You
nudes on
telling me
OnlyFans?
you would be posted on OnlyFans with your wee out
Yes.
to get Maul out of jail?
Yes.
It's my dog. Right
Well, I don't want to push that. How about an elbow?
It's my brother right there.
It's just a dick.
When Maul comes home and he decides to go full Muslim and don't want to do this podcast anymore, then what?
See, first
then I'm out of a job and I can't get a regular corporate
First of
job because my boobs are on the internet. I'm
Demaris,
not
Nah, because
Demaris,
the
this all goes
OnlyFans
back
gonna
to the
go
wallet.
crazy. So you're gonna get
Of
money.
course it would, but I don't want all money ain't good money. I'm okay.
Demaris, can I tell you a tale of a young boy in Teaneck, New Jersey that found a wallet? Sometimes you don't do the thing for the profit of yourself, but because it's a good deed.
Yes.
If Maul came back
And no
Muslim,
good deeds goes unpunished. You know that.
if Maul comes back Muslim and doesn't want to do this podcast anymore, that's fine. That's not why you did it. You did it so you could free an innocent man.
No, but
Yes.
see, I
Never
wouldn't do
ask
it.
for the cash in the wallet.
I wouldn't
Right.
do it.
That's crazy.
But I love Maul.
You
and
know
I
the
would,
scorpion and the frog?
No, you don't. You
Yes,
would let
I
me sit in
do.
prison for 9 years as opposed
Just to
to.
Yeah, because
show
I
some
don't,
titties?
I don't owe you my coochie on the internet.
I just wait. I'm not saying as a free
wild
man I want that. I'm saying if I'm in a Russian prison. I went to Russia, didn't realize I had my vape pen and it's illegal. They look at that like it's a crazy crime over there. And I'm smoking and they be like, yo, you got to do not 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, but we'll let you out if Baby D starts an OnlyFans. You mean to tell me you gonna let me sit for 9-10 years?
Because think
They
about
already have our data.
But
they
think
have your
about it,
titties
though.
already.
If they want me to start an OnlyFans, I must be valuable, right? Aha.
Okay, yes.
So we're gonna figure out a way around this thing. But my vagina, it's not worth my parents having to deal with their daughter being an OnlyFans girl just to get you out of prison. Like,
We called
You
them and
just
asked
said
about
that they would
porno.
back you up doing porn.
yeah, we pot.
Now you're
like,
being a patriot.
Yeah, like she gonna let me. That's why I know you don't fuck with me. She gonna let me sit in prison for 9 years because she's worried about her parents seeing her nudes on OnlyFans, but said that her parents would fucking support her if she did porn.
Yeah, but I would never do it. That's just not me.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
okay,
I would do
and you
anything
keep- you
else.
keep
I
the
would spread
profits.
the word. I would raise money. I would do whatever you
Do
needed.
OnlyFans.
Nah, I'm cool. There's
That's
other
crazy.
ways for me to
Demaris,
raise
you keep
money.
the profits too. Can you imagine the news coverage that if Putin's only way to get a prisoner out was for someone to show their vagina? That is going to be the most clicked on. Get Bad Baby the fuck out of here. Get all those girls that do OnlyFans that get 40 million. Ruby Rose, you would be the top
And
tier.
they post your OnlyFans on CNN.
Oh my God, please. Yeah, this is literally a nightmare. No. No.
Not the pictures, but your account. Like
No.
go follow her, subscribe.
No.
That's
No.
crazy.
I wouldn't say, I'd be thanking Maul right now.
I'm
That's
so
Baby
cool.
D, that's
My dick
crazy.
on CNN? What? It's a dream.
Listen, you gotta If you know better, you got to do better. So you shouldn't have been over there in the people country.
I didn't know it was that crazy over there. I had no idea.
Wait, why were you in Russia?
Huh?
Why were you there?
A girl.
You think I would fly to Russia to see a girl?
Depends on the
Flying
girl.
to Russia to see a girl is crazy.
She could come to America. I'm not going to fucking Russia.
Mail order husband.
Fuck out of here going to Russia to see a girl. Hell nah. It's never happening.
I mean, got Rocky out of jail in Sweden for less.
Rocky was another one that got... Rocky got...
And then a repeat offender. This is what the Republicans are talking about.
Trump got Rocky out of Sweden, and he came and caught another case in California.
In America.
I feel
getting someone out of jail internationally to come commit a crime in America is something that if a Democratic president did that...
It was a prop. It was a prop.
It was a prop. And I just feel like, I don't know, like if I'm getting into it with somebody, I feel like me slipping on semen, gonna like, it'll come back to my brain. And I'm say, you know what, maybe I won't shoot this person so I don't slip on semen again. I don't know. That's just me.
Man, ain't nobody slipped on no semen, man. That story was so crazy. You know how crazy that story was?
You don't know that.
The only story on the internet crazier than that is when Zeke was telling the story when he got shot. But that story was real.
No, he actually went.
Yeah, that story was real. Rocky said he slipped on semen. Yo, cut it out, man. Cut it out. You
believe that, or you believe Soulja Boy saying? And I was like, boom, boom.
No, that was that really happened though. The way he told it was a little crazy, but it really happened. Like he really shot intruders.
And I mean, he exaggerated it as he should have. But when that group of guys got on Vlad that he allegedly shot, I was expecting like, damn, they about to expose Soulja Boy. He gonna look like the biggest clown on earth.
Nah.
And they was like, nah, he shot me. And then someone in the back went, 2 times.
Yeah.
I said, nah, Draco is the GOAT.
Yeah, he wasn't playing. The way he told it was funny. You know what I'm saying?
Exaggerated like shit.
Yeah. He got to exaggerate it, but it definitely happened. He definitely fired some shots.
I was expecting those kids to be like, dog, he made that up in his head, delusional as fuck. He's like, nah, he shot me on my ass 2 times.
Twice.
Speaking of crazy Twitter stories, are there any that really stick out to you that like you can't... Like, I'll never forget the Temecula fight story where some guy was supposed to be driving like cross country to go fight.
That was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was
I do remember that.
That need to be a movie. That was hilarious.
They made whatchamacallit a movie? The girl,
the stripper escort girl, Z something.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
That movie actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
I feel like they should have put more money.
A21 made it a movie.
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy, and the fact that was true, and they found all this like mugshots. The Twitter stories that end up being true are the wildest to me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one.
Zola. Zola. Yeah.
Where is she at now?
I don't know.
She got to be a screenwriter at this point.
But I don't know. I remember like just those Twitter days where things would just happen and we used to be locked in. Like it was like, I don't know. We would spend days in other people's business.
Who were the guys that were trying to drive from New York to Cancun?
What?
Nah, he was on Twitter during that time.
What, they tried to drive from where? New York to Cancun?
It was like spring break shit, and everyone was talking about like flying out there, and it was like 2 guys on Twitter. You know when you just innocently say something and then the timeline just gets a hold of it? Mm-hmm. They started mapping out all the miles and like the stops they had to do to drive from New York to Cancun, and it just became 24 hours of navigation, and it was the funniest thing I'd seen on Twitter.
We should do that. Yeah.
How you driving across? How are we getting there?
We could get a Winnebago and we drive across the country.
I would do that.
And we shoot it.
Are we potting?
Yeah.
The whole time.
Mo, you're not locking up in a, you are not going to be with us in anything.
Why
contained.
Not?
You don't like us.
You said unclean?
I said just, we're stuck. We can't move. It's like you're not
driving.
It's contained. You're not going to be a container with us. It's not happening.
We stop. We get like little motel rooms. We could pod in the motels.
I would be down for that.
Oh, I'm not.
I don't think you would be down.
Yeah, I would do it.
I'm not sleeping in a motel.
I would happily do that.
Yeah, I would definitely do it. I don't think Demaris could do it.
No.
Yeah, see? I could do it.
And by the way, that's why God don't make mistakes.
You about to pull up a Winnebago you just bought?
Sure am.
You bought a Winnebago?
It's for my dad. Traded in my Jeep Cherokee for a mini camper van. It's got 2 house batteries with an inverter. I have a microwave, TV, refrigerator, freezer, and a double bunk. You have to shit in a 5-gallon bucket. but it's worth it. If I had this in my fucking days, you would still have a lot more brothers and sisters. This was on Wednesday.
Oh, so
you guys should take like a dad-son trip.
I wish I would have the time for that.
Oh, yeah.
What's the name of the documentary on Netflix? The girl that did her and the boyfriend.
Gabby Petito.
Gabby Petito. I watched that.
Wait, which one is that?
The murder, was it the murder of Gabby Petito or something like that? That's the name of it? I watched that the other night. That was pretty good. I mean, sad,
wait, I watched this too.
Yeah, sad story, but I remember that during the pandemic, right? They did that. I watched it. It was sad. That was a really sad story. I didn't like follow it past the when they found the body and all of that, but I do remember the story a few years ago and watching the documentary. It was really sad, but that was a tragic case of a girl that was just genuinely seemed like a sweetheart, sweet person, and thought that she had found somebody that she loved and wanted to be with, and he turned out to be an absolute psycho, and then that piece of shit ended up killing himself too. But sad story, man. But I say that because they were doing the whole traveling in a van, cross country, stopping at different national parks and things like that.
I was watching that with Amara, and of course, by the third episode, 2 episodes is it?
Mm-hmm.
Second episode, I was sitting there watching the parents be like, "Oh, we're not speaking to the cops. He's here, but I ain't gonna tell you where he's at."
That was crazy.
The parents were the sickest people in that entire thing. If Amara did some shit like that, officer, she in the back.
Really? I don't think so. I think you just chatting. I don't think that the cop. If Amara popped back up at the house,
it's the scenario.
Her boyfriend,
it's the scenario of, and this, like I say, the
mother was 10 toes though. They found the text messages. She was like, "Yo, listen, I got the shovel.
Yeah,
what we gonna do? Like, we buried the body." Like the mom's, his mother, she was ready to like bury the body, all kind of shit.
I'm saying, Amara, if the roles were reversed, I'm an advocate of double standards. I believe in them. Maybe I'm misogynistic, but I believe in them in both ways, even when they don't benefit me. If my son came and said, "Yo, I slaughtered my fucking wife that I've been beating and abusing," no, I'm not protecting my son. Officer,
your daughter.
No, I'm saying if my son came to me.
If your daughter came to you and said she just killed her boyfriend, they were on a road trip. She has his van parked in your driveway.
Was he abusing her?
No, she was abusing him.
She was abusing him.
Oh, I mean, Amara, he was wilding. Come on. Let's see if we can plead out.
I don't believe you. I think you would help her get away.
We would have to leave that moment.
Yeah.
There'd be the way the parents were hanging at the house.
Remember how Roy said he went straight to the airport and bought a ticket at the counter? You got to go buy a ticket.
It would have to be that split decision. Parental instinct would be like, "All right, let's get you on a boat and let's get the fuck out of here. We could never go back." Yes, maybe I would think about that. Yeah. But if we're just lingering around and like I have cops and the husband's parents come to my house, nah, Amara, it's time to face the music. It was either we getting out of here now or you have to face consequences.
Yeah, my daughter, I would probably try to protect. My son, get out of here, piece of shit.
That's what I'm saying. I believe in double standards.
My son, piece of shit, get out of my house. Daughter, I'll be like, what the fuck? Like, all right, we got to figure this out. Start scrambling. Let's get out of here. I'm going to try to keep my daughter
And unfortunately, like, parents give even the worst kids the benefit of the doubt. I would assume like Amara was acting in self-defense.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think that like Amara, well, actually, I don't know. With my DNA, maybe she is a psychopath.
Plausible.
We're in this together. Yeah. Who's our next victim?
Let's go across the country killing everybody.
In our Winnebago, that mall and I used to pot in.
How do y'all feel about teenage girls, and teenage boys too, having relationships in high school? Like relationships that you accept as a parent? I don't know, I've been putting earrings in today. Oh my God, I'm a little boy. But yeah, like how do you feel about that?
It's weird how the brain cycle just worked.
How do we feel about having relationships?
Yeah, about them having like a boyfriend or girlfriend in high school.
Your kid?
Yeah.
Well, you're the dad, so you have to speak to that.
I don't know. I have no idea. Door always has to be open. You're not going to their house. Like you could be cute in the hallway. Like take your photos for whatever app that's going to be there. But
her entire time in high school, or maybe like junior, senior
entire time, maybe far into law school.
That's what she could spend a night.
Far into her 30s.
36 years old, she could spend a night. Don't worry.
No, I don't want to be that parent. Yeah, I think high school relationships can be healthy. Yeah, I think that's fine. Like innocent ones. I'm not naive. I like assume most people lose their virginity in high school. Yeah. I'd rather be in a relationship than I just want to fuck someone to keep up with my friends the way I did, which was a bad way to lose my virginity. So yeah, if Amara was in a healthy high school relationship, as healthy as they can possibly be because they're children. But I'd prefer that over hormones raging and her figuring herself out without someone that doesn't care for her. So I'm fine with a high school relationship.
I used to always feel like that too, right? Because when I was in high school, I wasn't allowed to have a boyfriend, or like, especially like, which I did, I still had them, but my parents, I wasn't allowed to come over the house or nothing like that. My parents knew nothing about it. I was being sneaky. And I used to wish that I didn't have to be sneaky. I wish my parents would accept it. But as I get older and I look at some of the decisions my friends made that were that age, that were allowed to have boyfriends, when you're in love and everybody is like supporting you being in love, you shouldn't be considering people at that age. Because I feel like at 17, 18 is just like such an important age for you to make big decisions. You can always come back from those decisions because you're still young, but you do make pretty big decisions. Like I have a friend who wanted to go to FAMU, and because she was in a relationship, she didn't want to be too far away from her boyfriend. So she didn't end up going to FAMU. She stayed local and went to school. And I just feel like situations like that and decisions like that, you shouldn't be making, taking into consideration other people when you're that young. I don't know. I was just thinking about that, like how you would feel about that as a parent.
Yeah. And I mean, I don't know, I guess, this generation is more relationship based. I think we were the last of the Mohegan hoes.
No.
This relationship you think is more relationship based?
These Gen Z kids stay inside their house, don't do drugs, don't drink,
But they have Tinder.
Don't do drugs.
They do mad drugs.
What are you talking about? Are you high right now?
I'm not the ones above me, the ones above those. They just sit, they're like the cleanest people on earth. They sit in their house and game.
How old are you talking right now?
Like 14.
Oh, you're talking about kids that are in high school right now.
Yeah,
that's what drugs.
The kids that
the
are
generation
above
now, me is the biggest drug addicts on fucking earth. I agree there. The ones above them just be on the internet in their house. They're clean kids for the most part.
Nah,
they're vapors. They all have they vape their lungs to death. They're not really big on pills and stuff. Like the 14-year-olds now, they're vapors.
They're not on pills?
So the kids that are 22 right now, they were the pill heads. The 14-year-olds right now, the kids, they're addicted to nicotine.
Them. I'm saying kids that are 20 to 26. Those were the pill lean kids that we see. The ones, their younger brothers are cleaner than them.
Am I crazy for thinking that all of this is the same shit over and over?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, not crazy. I'm saying I agree with you.
Like I think that every generation is the same. I think that we just hear about it and we know, we have the technology advanced, so we have more access and more information. But my mom has told me stories about dudes when she went to high school that could have went pro and played ball and turned out to be big heroin addicts and died in a fucking crack house.
They just projected.
So I'm saying, I think every generation still happens. We still see young kids that have potential that's overdosing on drugs. Like, I don't think any of this shit changes.
Yeah, drugs will always be a problem. The drug just changes. Like, but the story of like people not being mentally healthy or living in poverty or different pressures, that will never change. And getting addicted to drugs, that'll never change. They make you addicted, no matter what the drug is.
And not even drugs, vices, period.
Yeah, vices.
Like, I'm sure a lot of the kids that have no substances except for the internet is not as healthy either. Like, I'm sure that vice is fucking them up as well. If they're just living and dying off this thing. They never even grow up as a human being.
Well, what do we think pushes, because I know kids that had healthy homes, great parents, and they turned out to be drug addicts. And I know kids that had fucked up homes that turned out to be drug addicts, and vice versa. Fucked up homes turned out to be great people. But what do we think it is that pushes kids to drugs?
To try drugs or to be addicted to drugs? Because I think it can be like, you can just be genetically predisposed to being addicted to drugs or to have an addictive personality. But to try drugs, kids try drugs for all types of reasons. All you got to do is see your friend try it and your friend tell you it's cool, and a lot of people will try it. Like that.
I think that's the main thing. I think if you're a kid that's like a follower, I think you fall into that.
I don't even think it can be followers sometimes.
I think that's exactly
a lot of people are followers, but for me, as someone who did try drugs and tried drugs pretty early, it wasn't because I was following people. I was a very curious person. Like I was trying drugs that my friends would have never touched, and my friends looked at me like I was crazy. But I was a curious person.
You smoke crack?
I've never smoked crack. No.
I thought you fried up a rock before. I'm about to say, okay, baby, do you fried a rock?
I've never done that. But when I was younger and I was like,
am I the only one that found that question hilarious?
So
like just in a very serious conversation, not joking around, just stared at Demaris and said, "You try crack?"
Because she said she tried drugs that none of her friends would ever try. The only drug I could think of was crack or heroin.
No.
I think it's a mixture. I can speak for me. I was the youngest out of my friend group. I tried weed for the first time when I was in 6th grade, when I was like 12, and that was purely off following. I was just following the older kids.
That's
trying
what I'm
to fit
saying.
in.
I think that's the kids that fall with drugs.
Then I stopped smoking weed until maybe I got to high school, which was a choice I wanted to do. But how my DNA is made up and like hereditary shit, it affects me more than other people. So it can become a problem where a kid could be a super weed head and someone isn't and tries it once and it's an issue for them. Instead of the kid that was the weed head in high school and is like, damn, I haven't smoked weed since high school. I can't believe y'all still doing that shit. It just, drugs affect people in different ways.
When I would see like friends of mine get addicted to Molly. Remember back when everybody was doing Molly, like get addicted to Molly.
Did that shit one time.
And I didn't understand because
Never again.
Really? Yeah.
I couldn't get hard. I was like, nah, this ain't for me.
Word. I feel you.
You gotta mix it with the honey pack.
I don't care what you had to me. I will never do that shit again in my life.
You know, Molly water? Do it with tea and honey.
My dick ain't never been that small. I ain't have no blood in my dick. I was like, yo, dog, what's going on right now?
Wow.
Word. That's how I know drugs ain't. It never was my thing. I never was into drugs. I started smoking weed late. I never smoked a cigarette in my life. Was never into weed like until I got out of high school. The first time I smoked weed. No, actually, I smoked weed once when I was in high school. And I didn't like it. I was like, nah, I don't like the way this shit make me feel. But I started smoking weed like recreationally once I got out of high school. Never was into pills. And then I grew up around some of the, like they have YouTube documentaries on some of the niggas I grew up with. And I'd be laughing, like hearing all their charges and shit they did. I'm like, yo, he was the nicest kid in the world when we was growing up. Like, where did he make this turn at?
I mean,
drugs.
Yeah.
Drugs. That's what every kid is gonna make their turn. They're gonna follow some other group of kids behind some 7-Eleven, do some shit they ain't supposed to be doing, and now they out here fucking holding people hostage in their apartment for drug money.
I mean, I think everyone has their own vices, and some people find the destructive vices instead of the positive ones. Like, I think addicts, I think you'll get a lot of like famous CEOs that be like, oh, I don't drink, smoke, all that. You'd be like, oh, that's why they're CEOs. No, I think they're addicts and they're addicted to their work and they're so good at that. Had they ever touched a drug, they would have been the best cokehead on fucking earth. I think people are just how they project their vices in the path that they take. Some people go for the vices that destroy them. Some people go for the ones that are great for them. Well, because work is a vice too to some people.
Let's not say vice. We'll say addiction, because vice means moral depravity. Like vice is a bad thing. So let's say addiction. Some people.
I'm saying work. You don't think there's been bankers that are so good at their job because they're so addicted to it and they get off on it. They have endorphins off it. It's a vice to them that leads to destruction.
Vice just means morally corrupt. You being extremely good at your job and addicted. Fair point.
I've seen that destroy families of people that make a bunch of money because all they do is focus on work, but it destroys everything around them. So yeah, I think addictions and vices just project. Some are just looked upon worse in our world.
Yeah. Some people are addicted to working out too, which I wish I was addicted to that. That would make my life easier.
Addicted to working out?
Like people will be like, I'm so upset, or I just got a heartbreak. I'm about to go in the gym and just go crazy. I'm like, man, I'm on the couch with the lights off, crying.
Like, I'm on the couch with the lights off and 2 pints of Haagen-Dazs. Yeah.
I can't.
Do you think with Elon and Jeff Bezos, like them trying to conquer space is for like some moral shit for the world? No, they're chasing their own vices. Their accomplishments are their vices. They don't have drugs to fill that void. And people would view that as a way healthier way, but they're still chasing the same high.
They're chasing something.
Yeah, that's it. Vices are to fill a void. So maybe you're right that vice shouldn't be the word, but everyone is chasing a high, and some people choose better highs. That person that goes behind the 7-Eleven with the wrong crowd, if they went the other way, maybe that energy would have brought them to another place. Like, I'm not saying every drug kingpin like Freeway or Meech would have been the CEO of Microsoft, but you could make a case that type of work ethic,
that brain,
yeah, it just chose another path and they still had the exact same brain, but it went that way. I feel that way with drugs and people as well.
Thank God for pretty girls growing up. I think that's why I stayed out of trouble. Because pretty girls wasn't...
That's the worst vice on earth.
Why?
I'd rather be addicted to coke.
Oh, hell no. He tripping. You tripping. Hell
That would be the biggest downfall is pretty women.
Hell no. Pretty
That's
girls...
why Meech went that way.
Nah, pretty girls...
You think he cared about the dope game?
Pretty girls will save your life, man. They could ruin it too, but the more times than not, being like around, hanging out with girls growing up, definitely saved my life for sure.
Have you ever been around the straight edge guy? Usually his addiction is sex and women. It's got to be filled somehow.
There's
not one human being that doesn't
that
have it.
emptiness.
Yeah, because it wasn't a sexual thing with me. I just enjoyed being around like pretty girls growing up.
We know you still do. Every time we get a pretty girl in here, you just starting to batten them eyelashes and
what pretty girls bat my
you
eyelashes
get
for?
so nice. I love when girls.
We've only had one girl in here.
Maul is so nice.
He smells better without cologne. Like somehow his body just lets off a new smell.
All right, that's cool. What girl are y'all talking about?
Whenever women have been, there's been women in the office. When you are around women, period, you're very charming. And you're a much nicer person than when we got just the fellas around here.
No, but that's guests. Like whenever we have guests, I'm more like it's a guest.
You weren't charming to Roy.
Or Felipe.
Nah, me and Felipe, that's the homie.
Now you guys hit it off.
Yeah, me and Felipe hit it off. We got to smoke something together. So Felipe, that's my man right there. Yeah, that's my guy.
That was a classic love tale.
Yeah, that's my man right there. I gotta smoke more Felipe. But yeah, if it's guests in here, yeah, I'm gonna be a nicer, more welcoming, more warm person.
You're just we can tell your eyes light up when we have women around. Not even in a creepy way or a flirty way.
I love women.
Yeah. And I like that. I like men who like women. And when I say that, I don't mean like men who are straight and are attracted to women. I mean men who actually like women. They like what we have to say.
But it's not like a flirtatious thing.
No, I know that.
Enjoy being
I know.
around women. Yeah.
No, you're not that guy.
No, you're
we're
not
not
that
saying
guy.
that at all.
That's what I'm saying. I like men who you enjoy women as they are. You enjoy the fact that we have emotions. You enjoy the fact that we don't act like men. Like that's what you enjoy.
I hate niggas.
Because there are so many men who like sleeping. They like coochie, but they don't like women.
Yeah, those are the down low guys. Those are the guys that fight them demons.
What are you laughing at?
You, both y'all. That's all.
What? It's a fact. Those are the down lows. The guys that just like coochie but don't like women. It's like, yo, fam, what's up with you?
I'm trying to make sense of that because I agree with Demaris. There are plenty of men that don't like women. They just like pussy.
Yeah.
But how is
they like men?
I think that's weird. It's not gay. They just like pussy.
Yeah, but they don't like
They
women.
need to add another letter to that alphabet of the men that don't like women but like pussy.
Okay,
but they want their women to. They want
that's weird.
They want their women to act like men. Like all the things that make women they complain about, and it's like when they be like, "Oh my God, women always want something. Women
like
always talking."
For lunch and shit.
Man, you
listen,
don't like women.
If you want your woman to act like a man, what do that make you?
Steve Harvey. I don't know what to tell you.
It makes you gay, man. What are you talking about? Gay. All I can tell you, sir, is
he's gay.
Gay.
And there's nothing wrong with that. You just need to embrace that and stop taking it out.
Anybody that's still in the closet in 2025, yo, come out of there, man. Nobody cares. Nobody. This is the top. Being a closeted homosexual in 2025 has to be one of the craziest things ever.
That's a bag fumble at this point.
Like, what are you doing? Nobody cares. Like, you look so crazy being a closeted homosexual in 2025.
I feel like all the topics today have to do with kids. So now I have to take the lead and put myself in a hypothetical situation and give you guys an answer. Josh brought this one to my attention. Okay. And they're already suing a bunch of people, so everything is alleged. We're not going to use anyone's names. Mm-hmm. But apparently, at some freaky-ass high school, college, where one of the Mannings allegedly went, dads are fucking their daughters, or no, what is it? Someone tell me. Dads are fucking their sons' girlfriends? Mm-hmm. I'll go back to that high school question if Amara could just be in a high school relationship. I don't want to give a scenario here.
So this came out of old Mississippi. And they're saying that a guy is having an affair with his son's girlfriend.
An affair would be a nice way to call it.
Ole Miss This seems like it's on brand for that part of the.
I mean, they breed internally anyways.
Does this sound?
He's actually being progressive.
Again, this is all alleged. We don't know if this is true or not.
Of course it's not. This is a script to Euphoria. This, to me, is their way of promoting the show. This is one of those guerrilla promo tactics. We'll put it that way so we don't get sued.
I just saw something, too, where a guy impregnated his girlfriend and her mom. Seen that, too. Like, the girlfriend and the girlfriend's mom is both pregnant. He got both of them pregnant.
Okay.
I don't have nothing else after that, Rory. I'm just letting you know what's going on in the world. I don't know if you wanted me to like dive deeper into that. I don't have nothing else. I'm just letting you know what's happening in the world.
Was because you guys know I like Neil Brennan's older pod, The Champs.
Mm-hmm.
They I forgot what male porn star. You could probably look it up. Type in The Champs, Neil Brennan. It was a male porn star that was talking about he would get booked for like bachelorette parties or whatever. And he ended up fucking the bride and the mother-in-law together at the bachelorette party. So this guy not only fucked your wife, he fucked your mom in a threesome the day before your wedding.
Riz out this world.
Man.
Everybody is dying.
Yeah. I'm with you.
And if I don't go out in a blaze with the cops, I'm getting on the stand and saying, yes, I murdered everybody.
Yes.
Did you see what happened?
If you knocked on my door, if I knocked on your door at 4 a.m, Rory.
Okay.
First of all, I've never knocked on your door.
You can call my phone.
Yeah. But no, I'm at your door. Like no phone. I'm at your door, knocking on your door. And I say, Rory, get dressed, all black. Meet me in the car in 5 minutes. Don't ask me no questions.
I would do it.
Would you do it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I just said I'd show my dick to Putin for you.
That is true. That is true.
We in this together.
All right, cool.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah,
Your beef is mine.
Say no more. Say no more. You need friends like that.
What would it be for, though? It would be to kill this gentleman?
If I had to go kill somebody.
Dude, I might buckle. That might be a murder-suicide at that point.
You dying to get out of here for real.
No, I'm killing that stripper. Whoever the stripper is at the bachelor party, he has sex with my wife and my mom.
Same time.
He has to die. Yeah, he dies. If he dies, he dies. Like, I would say that as the cops come in. Like, if he dies, he dies. Like,
in your Pusha T.
Yeah, like, I don't care.
Nah, he saved you, though.
Saved me? He fucked my mom.
You were about to...
What you mean he saved me?
But you were about to marry the girl that would sleep with a stripper.
Oh, no. If you had sex with my fiance as a stripper at her bachelorette party, then obviously the wedding's off, but I wouldn't kill nobody.
Yeah.
You then fuck my mom?
No, with my fiance.
Yeah, you have to.
But your mom's free to sleep with whoever she want to sleep with.
Not with my wife.
Oh.
And the fucking her stripper at my wife's bachelorette party. No,
but how is he supposed to know that that's your mama?
She meets a nice guy at Whole Foods and they go on a date.
How would you feel if your fiance and your dad trained a stripper the night before your wedding?
My male fiance.
Yes.
And my
your dad. You'd look at dad like, what are we doing here, Pop?
Yeah, but I wouldn't kill the stripper.
You wouldn't kill nobody? Everybody lives?
I would disown myself from my own family, but I wouldn't kill the stripper. She ain't doing nothing but her job and make a little money on the side.
No, his job was to come in here and shake ass and get money and leave. That was his job.
I can just imagine like the amount of mommy issues I've told my therapist before and like coming back, little vacation because I'm about to have a wedding.
Does your therapist have a therapist?
Yes.
Okay.
It's just the cycle. Yeah. It just keeps going, never ending.
For French, she went
like banking.
For French, she went to psychology school with. Yeah.
Imagine like, week off because I have the wedding. We'll reconnect following Tuesday. I get on Zoom. How was the wedding? How you feeling? You'll never guess what happened. My mom and my fiance fucked the stripper together.
How does your
I would hope that the therapist would go, you know what? I don't think there's any cure for this.
Yeah.
I don't want to waste your time and money here.
Yeah,
there's nothing here that we can
crazy.
fix.
Just tell me
Have you considered getting a gun?
Yeah, exactly. Don't tell me I'm crazy and no, I'm not. My mom just slept with my supposed to be wife and the stripper.
No. Well, was your mom and your wife or supposed to be wife entangled like during the threesome though? Because if they weren't entangled, like...
I appreciate that you're doing this because we have a podcast to try to find some way to justify it.
Was both butts just in the air or were they like involved with each other?
Demaris, at that point, it don't even matter. If my mom...
The fact to think I would get that far to find out.
Yeah. Like if my mom and my fiance are in the room butt naked, having sex with a man at the same time. I don't care. Telling me that they touched each other means nothing. It means nothing at that point. Y'all were both getting
What would
fucked.
it mean?
Yeah, it means nothing.
No, because then technically, like, your mom slept with your fiance.
No, but
which means that they probably been sleeping together. I'm just saying, like, I'm looking at the deeper, darker criminal link.
that is crazy to think about. Your mom sleeping with your fiance? That is insane. Just think about that. You find out your mom is having sex with your fiance. My mom's a dyke. Like, what are we talking about?
You're so Republican. That's where your brain went. You're. She tried to ruin the nuclear family. Went against the Bible. Of course.
It's not. That's not in the Bible.
In my Irish household, if that were to happen, let's say it happened, I don't know, in like October. Come November, in the family group chat, emails, whatever, my mom would try to set up Thanksgiving, and if I didn't reply, she'd be like, "He's so unreasonable. It's the holidays." is exactly what my mother would say in that situation. I'd be reading those emails, and my mom, yes.
Yeah, he's so selfish. He's so selfish. He only thinks about himself.
Rory, it's the holidays. Can you just stop it for once?
Yeah, for one day.
Mom.
For one day. One day, can we just put this behind us? No. Fuck that. To the Catholic.
I'm such a bad mother. You had such a bad childhood. Yeah.
I always thought that was
Stop
weird.
being sarcastic about it. It's not curing anything.
Yo.
Anyways, Old Miss.
Are you okay?
I think this is probably more common than people think it is. I've never, I don't know anyone or experienced that where I heard about a father fucking.
So it's not common.
I don't think in this area.
I don't think it's common.
But that was always a thing. Like, girls used to put in the rap songs that, like, they would sleep with your father if they.
Oh, no. I know girls that have done it.
Oh, I mean, back to Twitter, every Father's Day, you would post your pops or whatever, and it'd be nothing but thirsty chicks below those comments. Oh, I'm gonna fuck your daddy. Like, damn, you didn't even think of anything witty.
Didn't even say
you
good
just
morning.
said, I'll fuck him.
Yeah. I didn't
Raw,
say good
next
morning.
question.
That's crazy.
Raw, next question.
That's crazy. I think women be trying to see how far they could push men. I think y'all get a kick out of that. Like, let me see how far I could push him.
Are you new here?
No, I'm just saying, like, women really get a kick out of that. Like, let me see how upset, like, what's the boundary?
And don't try to, like, heal or become a better person and, like, ignore that, because they'll just try harder. It'll piss them off more, and then they'll
that it doesn't bother you?
Yeah.
Not
then they'll try to fuck a stripper with your mom at a, bachelorette party.
I believe that guy, Gabby Petito, I think he killed her because she was communicating with her ex-boyfriend. I think he found her phone and saw that they was, like, communicating, texting.
Well, I think he had some controlling issues prior to
I think that is what.
Was that in the doc?
Yeah.
Okay.
She had been reaching out to her ex-boyfriend. She had talked to him on the phone. She told him she was thinking about, like, doing the van life thing on her own without him. This, that, and the third. So I think that he went through her phone and found that, and that's probably what he had control issues. Yes, but I think
For sure.
I think when he saw that in her phone, I think that's what pushed him over the edge.
Again, I always look at docs for all the wrong reasons. Did you find it weird that she went on the friend version of Bumble to find friends? Because I laughed at that in the beginning, and I was cooking while I was watching.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking more and more about that, and I was like, maybe I'm the weirdo.
Well, I think
maybe there's nothing wrong with that, and maybe that's my issue.
That's weird.
That I would think that is weird.
I don't care how progressive the world trying to be. It's weird to go on a site and look for friends on a
I mean, as opposed to what though? 'Cause
that's weird.
If you're in a place that you don't know anyone and you obviously have a
Where
super
are
controlling
your friends from growing up, from school?
not around. Like,
well, some people, first of all, some people's lives change completely, and they might have had friends in high school or whatever that were into completely different things that they're into now. People move and, like, live in different places. A lot of people move for work and have no one out there. They just moved to fucking Houston or darn it, I cursed. Moved to Houston? Or somewhere.
Cursed me.
And now they don't know anybody. Like, that happens a lot. So I actually appreciated when Bumble came out with the Bumble for Friends, because I see a lot of people who, once they get to that age around like 26, 27, 28, my little sisters, they would say, I don't have any friends that are alike the new person that I am now, the person that I've grown into. And it's very hard to meet friends as an adult, because it's like, where do I go to just start talking to people? Like, oh, I meet friends. Like, I need friends. You don't want to be weird. So yeah, if they have an app
go on the website,
for it,
that's not weird.
I think that it's new. And I think that I can understand coming from older age why it might be weird, because it's new. But I don't think that that's what
you meet a girl that got no friends, that's a red flag. I'm sorry. If I meet a girl, she has no friends, like nobody from your childhood, like you
I think there's probably
nothing. I'm not saying you got to have a bunch of friends, but it's like nobody.
But yeah, you can have one or two friends. Are you a fucking agent? Maybe there has to be an agent. Maybe they want more. They might have one or two friends or whatever. But again, people move to new cities. They want to do things. They want to network. Maybe they want more.
Every movie I've seen where a dude is an undercover agent or something, that's the one question that nobody asks.
I mean, I think everyone's a CIA.
Like, where's your friends at? You just out here in the middle of the project talking about, yo, I'm looking for, who are you?
An undercover cop.
Yeah, like, where you from? Nah, fam.
But again, when I started thinking more and more about it, if I were to just be out, like, getting coffee or whatever, and someone started talking to me, like on a friend level, my antennas would go up way crazier than if I was on an app searching for friends and that person was searching for friends.
Yeah. Like Hinge.
To me, that'd be more regular now than if I was just chilling and someone was like, oh, hey, you're reading that? Then I'd be like, who's this agent? And what do they want?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that friend app shit, again, my initial reaction was like, she was on an app looking for friends. And then I thought more and more about it. I think it's kind of normal.
I think that was
almost saved her life.
Yeah, I think that's cool because especially a lot of these kids these days, a lot of things are more in the house. They're not getting out of the house the way that we're getting out of the house.
Those are the weirdos.
But sometimes, but not exactly.
Weird. That's the environment you grew up in.
That's just, they grew up completely different than we did. Like now they talk to all their friends on the internet. Like, so when you went to high school, when you go to high school now, you have your friends, but I don't have a lot of friends from freaking high school. Like, you change, you grow up. So now I meet new friends. I've met a whole bunch of new friends living here.
No, not saying you have to have, because a lot of people I went to high school with, I don't speak to anymore. Not like it's an issue. We just grow different ways and, move across the country. Some people moved around the world. But I'm saying if you have no friends, like you have an event and you be like, yeah, I'm going to invite my friends. And like, I get there and it's just me and you. Like, I'm like, all right, man. Like, what are we doing?
It's a wild scenario. Wait, where are you guys?
Yeah, I'm saying like if you have something that like I don't know, you rent a hall or something, and it's like only 4 people.
Rent a hall and you don't have any friends is crazy, man.
But some people
call back to the beginning of the episode. Remember the Twitter meetup, the first one?
Yeah,
but that was a hotel. They was trying to do some freaky shit.
Of course they was. You know what that was about. But I'm just saying, if you have something like that and like 4 people show up, that's a red flag. Nobody fuck with you?
Well, but it can be, but some people had dark childhoods, Maul. Some people weren't allowed to have friends. Some people grew up really, really poor and got made fun of, got bullied. Like, not
of course. I know a bunch of people like that. They still have friends in their adult life. They have friends. Right now, if they throw a function at the crib, niggas is pulling up. But if he start telling you his childhood story, you can be like, damn, you went through all of that.
I don't know. I've talked about my biggest fear when Kia got pregnant was having to be friends with whoever Amara chooses friends' parents. Because just with a parent schedule, those are the people you're going to see the most.
Yeah.
You talk to Benner for the last however many years, people that be at his crib are Grayson's friends' parents. Like that's his circle now because they all have the same schedules. They're forced to all hang out. That scares me. I'd rather find someone on fucking Bumble that I have interest with than do that bullshit. To me, that's creepier to pretend to be a fucking friend to Amara's friend's dad.
Because it's the same. The way Bumble does it is the same way they do the dating thing.
Take your beanie off, sir, and get a fucking job. I'm talking about someone specifically.
I'm about to say that felt very personal.
It was.
I'm not meeting nobody on a website talking about let's be friends. I'm not doing it.
Well, I also think
I mean, you're not. But to what Demaris was saying and what I'm saying, certain scenarios where your life changes. Work may put you in a different city. You may have to have kids. Like, yeah, that happens all the time. You and your situation, yes, it'd be odd if you went on the internet and said, hello, my name is Jamal and I'm looking for friends. Then I think we should put you on a watch list. But not in the scenarios that we're talking about. It's normal.
And I think it's a little different. I hate to bring up double standards, but I think it's a little different for women because women tend to look for community. If you don't have a community around you, like
community, very important.
Yeah. So I don't know. When I was on Hinge for that hot second, Hinge also connects you with like friends. And so I've met some women on Hinge that were like looking like to network, that girls that were into the same type of things that they were into. So content creating, media, things like that. And I've met some people and had some good connections. I've gone to events with them. So it happens.
And like, is that any worse than certain people I call uncle because my dad met them at a bar watching a Yankees game when he was 18.
Yeah, but then they grew up together though. Nah, don't do that.
They met when
they didn't meet at the last fucking
He's
playoff
not my
series.
uncle.
Yeah, but they didn't meet. It's weird if they met at the last playoff series and now he's like, this is your uncle. No, it's not.
No, that's your boyfriend.
Dad, you're gay. You can just say it. Like, yeah. But if your dad went to the Yankee game at 18 and that was 50 years ago, yeah, that's your uncle, bro.
That's
what
not
you
that
talking
old,
about?
goddamn.
I'm just saying, but if that's the case.
Actually, now he's getting close.
Yeah, that's your uncle. Absolutely. 100%. You know what I mean? My
But I'm
godfather
saying they meet in certain scenarios. It wasn't like they grew up together. They were at a bar. Like, that's kind of gay too, that the two of you guys met at a bar drunk because you like men in tight pants and now you're lifelong friends.
So you just made it gay.
What's worse? What's worse than just going on Bumble and being like, yo, I like Game of Thrones. Who wants to watch?
Nah, that is crazy. That's not crazy to y'all. Somebody's online saying, hey, I like Game of Thrones. You want to come over and watch? And you've never met this person?
Well, come over and watch.
But it's like
but it's a group. It's a community.
That's a Dateline
it's
special.
Like 12. It's like 12 members in this community online. It's 12 members, and everybody's like,
we can watch like in the community on Discord.
Nah, they like, yo, come to the crib.
No, I'm not doing that.
Person has a nice Game of Thrones.
It's crazy. But
person has a Game of Thrones basement. Like the whole basement at their house is Game of Thrones.
I might.
You gonna end up in the truck. I keep telling y'all with Demaris. Look how easy it is to get Demaris. Yo, nah, they got a Game of Thrones basement.
A Harry Potter themed basement. Like, I might as well be like, you might as well be Cousin It or whatever his name is, Pennywise, under the sewer grate.
And you're going to be people under the stairs. You're going to be like, well, where's Demaris? They're going to have you hostage in that basement.
Yo, do you know that people have been commenting on my pictures? Yo, I got Beyonce tickets.
They trying to lure you in. Somebody going to lure. Y'all think I'm joking, man. We got to get the new air tags.
But also, hold on. I don't want to do that because a lot of our listeners, you talking about some, oh, you like this, you like that, let's link up. A lot of our listeners like Rory and Maul and have linked up and created friendships from, there's a whole, all the people on Spaces are friends, and a lot of them met through being you guys.
Maul is saying like that night, the four of us just enter this community and we like it, so let's all link.
And it's the night that the new episode comes on. So somebody in the community like, yo, got the basement, they post a video, it's a whole Game of Thrones setup basement, and it's 10 minutes from where you live at. Baby D, you pulling up.
I'm pulling up for sure.
You are crazy. Yo, you don't act like a black girl. Yo. You don't act like a black woman. I'm telling you, that's not black woman shit right there.
I know a black woman right now and shout out to her. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's trying to put together like cause we all like Harry Potter, like for us all to go to Universal Studios and like go to like the Harry Potter thing.
That's like different though. Y'all all have to fly somewhere and go. I'm talking about, yo, homie live 10 minutes from you. You in a community on Bumble. Y'all all friends in the Game of Thrones community. And he like, yo, the new episode tonight, come through. I got the food catered. He sent the video. It's wings, all kind of shit sitting inside the pan already. Pull up. We watching Game of Thrones.
Rory don't even watch Game of Thrones. He gonna go.
For other reasons. I'm the creep. I'm the unsafe one because I don't even watch.
I don't even know what's going on.
No, I feel you for safety reasons, but if people find their tribe online and eventually meet up, I don't think there's anything weird about that if they put some time in with each other. I don't think that's odd at all.
All right, baby D, you can go, but we gotta get you.
You fucked women off Instagram. Like, it happens. So why can't friends do that? I don't think it's odd at all.
Baby D, you can go, but we gotta get you a gun. You can't go over there all willy-nilly.
A gun? When I went to the gun range, I was really good.
That's what I'm saying. We gotta get you a gun. Get you a nice
Everyone's good on the driving range till you get out to 18 and you got a chip. It's a little different.
No, but she's not trying to shoot somebody across the street. Like if a nigga get right up on her and try to take
Everybody
advantage
in the
of
range
her,
is nice.
I'm sure she can hit the target.
No, that was my swag one time, taking girls to the range. That was one of my moves. Yeah. They're all nice at that point. But when you get them out, they're not shooting in the woods.
Well, why would she be shooting in the woods?
He's a white man. That's why.
No, Game of Thrones didn't happen in the woods. What are you talking about?
I've never watched the show.
Really? You never seen one episode of
They
Game
also
of Thrones?
didn't have guns.
Yeah, no.
They had like arrows and shit, right? And like dragons.
That was the guns. The arrow was the nine.
Second Amendment for dragons?
No, I don't think
the right to bear dragon?
No.
No, it's a family thing. You had to have it in you.
Michelle Trachtenberg, actress, was found in her apartment here in New York City a couple of days ago.
Wild transition.
Dead. Rest in peace to Michelle Trachtenberg. Hopefully I'm pronouncing her last name correctly. Gossip Girl, one of my favorite shows, was a big star in that.
Really?
I like Gossip Girl. I like it a lot.
You like
Gossip Girl, Sex in the City, Emily in Paris.
Yeah.
I like women.
Gay.
We spoke about this.
Gay.
Hey, don't call him that.
Huh?
Sex and the City was written by a man. And you can tell if you watch it long enough.
He don't know.
What kind of man?
What kind of man? What kind of man was
A strong one, a strong creative one.
What kind of man was he? Yes, but rest in peace, Michelle Trachtenberg, found in her home here in New York City. Sad, tragic story. Very young to pass so unexpectedly and suddenly like that. So rest in peace and prayers to her family. Also, want to send a rest in peace to the Wallace family. Queen Miss Valletta Wallace passed away last week. So we want to send prayers and condolences to the Wallace family on the passing of Queen Miss Valletta Wallace. Another prayers and condolences to the family of the legendary, iconic Miss Roberta Flack, passed away a couple days ago. So we want to send prayers to the family of the legendary, iconic Miss Roberta Flack. And prayers to Tiger. He lost his mom.
Yes,
too, right?
well. And
prayers.
Rest in peace to Gene Hackman.
Rest in peace, Gene Hackman.
His wife, Betsy, and their dog. And I'm not really trying to make a joke. I hate when they do that and don't name the dog. But that's just because I'm an animal lover in the headlines. But rest in peace. They still don't know when we're recording this. The headline just came out. They said they're not sure if it's foul play yet, but all three were found dead in their home this morning. I don't know if it's carbon monoxide, foul play, whatever, but
poison,
yeah. Rest in peace. I know Gene Hackman was in his 90s, but legend.
Yeah,
in every sense of the word.
Absolutely.
So condolences to everyone. Just a rest in peace week. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Tough,
Who do y'all think? Well, what outlets y'all think would shout y'all out if y'all died? Hot new hip hop.
I think
new hip hop.
Yeah, I think the source would look out.
The source.
If somebody was working that day.
The source might give us a rest in peace.
No, I think if one outlet did it, then the rest would follow. Because how they do that, they just copy and paste whatever's.
Who do you think is first, Complex or the Shade Room?
I would hope New Rory and Mall.
Yeah, I hope our page will post first.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they'd bring back NBA Central. Just to do it. Oh, it came back? Yeah. Officially? Because we thought last night. Oh, while we were recording. Yeah. You didn't stop recording to tell us that? Oh, welcome back, man. I thought it was going to be a rest in peace. One of my favorite Twitter pages, period. If you don't know, it's a parody account of NBA Central. And it, at the first glance, every time, you have to double check to see if that's NBA Central.
Yeah. I like that page. That shit is hilarious. They caught me a couple times. I was like, what?
No, a couple times. They catch me daily.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then even today, NBA Central actually posted, Paul George takes a break from his podcast to focus on the championship. And I was like, oh, they're back. And it was really NBA Central.
Yeah.
How have you guys liked doing the sports show?
It's been fun. Yeah, the Pac-Man episode, I was curious just how people were going to react to that. I really enjoyed it. Yeah. I had all my friends from Atlanta just try to give me a history lesson of every zone. And I was like, guys, I didn't say it.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that.
Nothing to do with it whatsoever.
But yeah, it's been good. Rory Maul, Don't Know Ball, episode 2 available now. Shout out to Adam Pac-Man Jones. Episode, we had fun talking to Pac. I still definitely got to get my PXG gear though.
Yeah.
I'm not forgetting about that. I got to get my golf game together.
How do y'all feel podding without me?
Oh man, it's great. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. You don't have nobody yelling at me. Have nobody stepping on what I'm saying. Love it.
Can you imagine? You think I step on what you say?
All the time.
Really?
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Is it? Why is it interesting?
Rory steps on what you say. I don't step on you when you're talking. Rory steps on you when
First
you're
of all, I've never interrupted anyone.
Rory saying that is so funny. I've never. That's all you do.
It was
I'm
sarcasm.
I've been trying.
No, but Baby D don't.
Trying my best to stop doing it.
They don't.
I don't think Baby D steps on anything. I think she'll give you some pushback. Whereas like when you'll go on your rants, I'll just ISO and let you cook. So she doesn't interrupt. She just replies.
Yeah, I respond.
But you know when women reply, it's usually
because they should be in the kitchen.
It's usually that too. Baby D, if you responded from down there by the fridge and the air fryer and shit, I wouldn't be mad. But because you right here and there's nothing cooking, it's like, yo, be quiet. You know what I'm saying?
My bad. I'll definitely put the cabbage on.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate that.
Like what? But nah, yeah. I just give
a
you
vegan
pushback.
getting mad at his dinner cooking is hilarious.
Right. Like, where's dinner? Hold on. The salad's
Yeah.
in the bag already. I'll pour it. Like, I'll sprinkle the cheese and the ranch on it. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna take y'all to a nice vegan restaurant one day.
I doubt it, but I'm down.
No, let's do it. Just so y'all can see exactly how good vegan food is.
Oh.
Well, I know Demaris has had vegan food.
I've had, yeah.
I have too.
I've cooked vegan.
You don't have no fucking vegan. All you do is eat fucking box Kraft macaroni and cheese and chicken. Nuggets.
So-
Not even real chicken, the nuggets.
Well, that's because if Amar doesn't finish her food, I don't have time for me.
Yeah,
so I just
like go send it over.
I'm not gonna waste the food that's right here. And my fraternity brother in Philly has the vegan from Made in America. He came up here and cooked for us in this studio.
Oh, the vegan burgers. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Hot dogs too. I thought that was great.
Yeah, the burgers. I like the burgers a lot.
Yeah.
They were good. Those vegan burgers were good.
The lemonade was good too.
When I was working at Sony, we were doing the 25th anniversary, 2020, whatever, of So Def.
Mm-hmm.
We had JD with us for the whole week. And, JD's vegan, obviously. We could only eat vegan for 5 days straight. I had a few like vegan burritos that were really good.
Yeah,
JD took me to spots in my own city that were good.
Yeah, you got to get some good vegan food, man. It's good. I enjoy it. But when I do go on vacation, I'm eating seafood though. On the island, go grab that motherfucker out the water and put it in the pan. Put it right in the pan.
If I send you $30 for lunch, will you get some seafood?
Absolutely. And on the island, for sure. Yeah, and I'm not eating no seafood.
No,
in America.
today. If I
Nah,
say-
hell no. Fuck it.
New music. We are recording this on a Thursday, so we have not heard these projects, but shout out to huge friend of the show, Reason, I Love You Again, comes out tonight.
Yeah, Reese.
It's out now. Congrats to Reason, pivoting, coming off the TDE situation, which I know was tough for him to get out of, and I'm happy he can release music when he wants to. So I'm very, very proud as a friend.
Any update on that weird case they got at TDE?
I don't think that there's been an update.
There hasn't been too many updates, no.
Okay.
IDK, Bravado, don't even ask me how to pronounce it, but I fucking love it.
Mm-hmm.
He's been dropping music this year for the past.
I like IDK a lot.
He's amazing.
Yeah.
And the shit on this project, it dropped on Tuesday, actually.
Okay.
So it's out already.
Mhm.
Highly, highly suggest that. Is Jim Jones at the Church Steps comes out? Yeah. I know he's been on his press shit. I've liked the 2 records that were out. We shall see. I don't know.
Yo, everything Jim Jones do is so funny. I love
Jim
old
is the
people.
GOAT, man.
Yo.
All right, so yeah, at midnight, I would definitely be listening to At the Church Steps. Love Jim Jones, one of my favorite beat pickers of the last 10 years. I'm sure it's going to be great.
All right, well, some good new music coming out.
Yep.
Good music that is already out. It's been a good year for music so far.
Yeah, we get
Like
there.
the projects that are dropping. Shout out to St. John. Shout out to Drake and Party. Shout out to Larry June, Alchemist, 2 Chainz. Who else dropped so far that we've been listening to, Rory? R&B. I feel like some R&B.
Unclip my mic, so I must not. That was a sign to not talk about music.
Oh.
Lil Sims announced her album and put out
Yes.
a record. Can't wait. May 9th, I believe. Lotus Flower, Flood, I'm sorry, is the record that came out, and Lotus is the name of the album. I cannot wait. I'll be humble. I'm still sitting here, Lil Sims. There's a DM sitting there on IG. I want to work.
Go at her. Somebody go at her for Rory.
I've talked to your management. I know you're working on the album. Now that you have like an announcement, maybe we could fit something in. I don't know.
Got a drum for her?
I have 3 or 4 records that I sent to her and her management.
They made a thing on our Twitter community where they said, if Maul stands for Drake and Demaris stands for Cole, who does Rory stand for? And all the comments were Child's Drums.
I do.
That shit be cracking up.
That's funny. Child's Drums. All right, well, we get out of here. Have a safe weekend. Have a blessed weekend. We'll talk to y'all soon. Be safe. Be blessed. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.